to Be Offended with Joe and Tim.
Hey, Joe.
Hello there, Tim. I'm starting to consider doing the pre-recorded hello.
Yeah, you're getting.
I think many years
old for this. Yeah, it's about that time, like when the Bon Jovi concert. You know, when they get to the high note, singing on a prayer.
They go into the audience.
He turns the mic towards the audience.
That's the age-old trick of the high note goes to the audience.
Yeah. You're getting to that point of your career, I think. Yeah. Either that, or you have to drop it down like an octave and a half. Our Lady Peace does that. Their biggest hit. I'm a huge LA Peace fan, but they had a hit, if everyone remembers, in like the some point in the 2000s with Somewhere Out There. It was a Z100 hit. Top 40 hit.
We used to do Somewhere Out There.
So they dropped it down about a key and a half.
Yeah.
So the original is in like E, and now it's in like B or so, whatever one.
Good luck singing along with that.
Yeah. So the whole thing is dropped. So maybe you could always just start a little lower, like hello and welcome to the inappropriate. Inappropriate. Sorry, I still don't know our intro.
The inappropriate guys.
We're still the inappropriate guys.
I miss the inappropriate guys intro. You know what I realized is that like now I'm very consistent with it, but I used to say the wrong thing in the intro a lot and it just stuck. So
I never noticed because to me it's we're still hello and welcome.
Yeah, whatever the hello is, but after that I would say
the inappropriate guys.
Yeah, I used to say hello and welcome to the inappropriate guys with Joe and Tim. But then I was also saying oh God, there was another saying that I used to do, and I would flip flop, and I forgot. I never got it right. So consistency. It's key.
That's like how we had to rebrand because Joe didn't believe anyone could spell inappropriate.
And then it happened. The nail in the coffin was at one point in time you were trying to spell inappropriate and it was wrong. And I said, okay.
I gave in. And
I was like, no, we're rebranding. Be Offended is so much easier than inappropriate. Anywho, what do you got on your? I'm giving the stage to you. I've got some bullshit on my list, but hopefully you don't take it over with something I'm going to be grumpy about.
Well, I mean, I've been sleeping recently, so it's been nice. New. Yeah, we got 2 nights in a row of sleeping, so things are getting a little wild.
The kids are not driving you as nuts as they were.
No, 2 nights of sleep. It's amazing what sleeping from 10 straight through to 5 in the morning does. Yeah.
You feel like you could hold down a meal.
So I've had all sorts of crazy ideas. Oh, actually, it's funny. Hold down a meal. I had stomach virus for 3 days.
Yeah, see, I know. I know.
I had a sprained ankle. I had a stomach virus, and then we've been obviously sleeping, a little. And all of a sudden, now my I'm still wearing the brace, but my ankle is probably like 85%. My food poisoning went away, and then the baby's sleeping. So I feel like I'm like 22 again.
Yeah.
So.
It's amazing.
But I'm getting all these sorts of crazy ideas, and one of them is that I'm thinking about doing like an open mic night.
That's dangerous. Okay.
Yeah. So I think there's something there where with the fluoride in the water.
Oh, is this do we need a conspiracy theory?
Well, that's the thing is that, so I'm thinking about,
man, they're putting the shit in the water. We gotta get Alex Jones on.
So I'm thinking about, doing an open mic night. And it's like, hey, anyone out there, believe in conspiracy theories, show of hands, and if everyone's like fuck you, then like I'll just go into my bit, right? But if they don't, then I can do a little crowd work, right? And then I'm like, hey, have you guys heard about this conspiracy theory?
I would fly to watch you doing a stand up just to like fucking
Oh wait, then I'll stop then. Okay, I don't want to ruin the joke then. Okay. And I was gonna run through the whole thing, but I don't want you to have to pretend to not laugh for the first time.
No.
Yeah, no,
I won't laugh. But I won't laugh in the moment in front of.
I want you to not laugh live. I don't want it to be like a reenactment of you not laughing on the podcast. So anyway.
Okay.
I think there's some comedy there when it comes to the fluoride, the fluoride in the water conspiracy theory.
Well, okay, so you bring up the topic. I'm in an area, I have really good water. So the first thing I did when I bought my house was I did a water test kit. So I did the whole thing. It was this big, long test of like, every fucking thing imaginable. And my water is really good, really clean. There's nothing in it. Everything that's supposed to be in it is in it. And then it's just hard water and that's it. So I was like, oh, great. The only thing I have wrong is hard water. But then people were talking about fluoride and this and fluoride that and cooking, and then cooking with fluoride is in your water. And I'm like, man, people are crazy about that. And I'm wondering, because it's been for so long, like, has the amount of chloride stay? I know nothing about it. Fluoride. I'm saying I'm thinking of bleach immediately. No,
you definitely don't want chloride in your water.
Bleach. You can put out 1 drop of bleach in a certain amount of liquid, and it's actually okay to ingest. But don't take my medical. My medical doctorate was printed on my laser printer.
No. The only unlicensed medicine that we will allow Joe to do is proctology.
Yes, of course.
We will not be permitting him to do any type of poison control.
If you need your ass checked.
Pharmacology, yes, absolutely not. But if you,
I failed chemistry at least once. No, but yeah. So I'm wondering if fluoride is like a thing. I've been drinking bottled water because I'm still demoing my kitchen, and I'm putting in a reverse osmosis thing under the sink. But I have the reverse osmosis, but I'm not going to hook it up somewhere else because it's expensive, and I want to put it in the kitchen. So that was going to be my main drinking water.
Are your teeth falling out now without the fluoride?
No, so I brush my teeth with my water's fine. I use it. I just don't drink it as like my source of actual water daily. I drink bottled water. I just have.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering, like, I've been a year off of drinking fluoride.
Okay.
I could be a test subject.
Did you feel any less gay?
I never felt gay. I haven't felt gay. I'm not gay.
Somebody took a pause before answering that question.
No, I was trying to get to the best way to
answer. The proper answer to that one.
Because no matter what you do, there's it's called entrapment. No, but it's like, it's one of those things. I wonder health-wise if I'm better or worse without it. And I have to say, I don't feel a difference at all. However, it's weird to only have drank bottled water for a year and then drink someone else's tap water.
All right, well, you got, yeah.
Because then it's like, it's a different taste altogether. And it's amazing how different water can taste. Well, that's the end of our show, everybody.
I'm not sure. I really have 15
minutes. Just making factual statements here.
Yeah. My stand-up, it was more about the dentist.
Being upset about it. No, I still brush my teeth.
Yeah. Then the actual water. I'm not sure how, but if you want to do open mic night with me, I'm sure there's more than one stand-up and sign up, and you can do your ever notice that water drinks differently out of a bottle than out of a tap. I'm sure people will say, much like I did, they'll nod their head yes. And then be like, what the fuck is the point of this?
20 minutes of dead air.
I have noticed that, Joe. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, moving on.
The podcast. You ever notice? I have.
Yeah, well,
you ever notice? Yeah. No, I haven't. You ever notice?
You know what? That should be...
It's a 15-minute podcast. If you ever notice, we just go back and forth.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice?
Have you ever noticed?
No, I haven't. No. Oh, okay. Well, what about this? Yeah, I have actually. Okay. Well, what about this?
What about that? We're on the border of what's up with this.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that, Joe.
Yeah.
Listen. Sometimes Joe's really good throwing up softballs, and sometimes he lets me know that water tastes differently.
You are like fluoride.
I think I'm 2 softballs. I'm thinking about doing open mic comedy and fluoride and water, and you decided to do a taste testing, a live Rachel Ray over here. After this break, we're gonna test. We got Donna Say, we have Poland Spring, and we have Tap from Aunt Mildred, and Joe will come back later and tell us if they taste differently right after this here on Rachel Ray. Join us. Join us after the break.
Where's the show gone? Well,
we were off the rails early today, my friend.
That's fine. So there was a DNA test done on some multiple food items in that are being served in different fast food restaurants to see if certain things are actually
the actual meat that they purport to be.
Yes. So I know this has been in the news. I found out that the Subway... I
have not seen this story before.
The Subway tuna fish contains no tuna. Not some tuna. Not trace tuna. Purposefully no tuna. So that was something that came up. And then again, apparently there's certain types of fish that are sold throughout.
How old is your
my list? Oh, yeah. I'm digging. This is
the story's from 2021.
I'm my list. I'm at like about.
I think that there's already been like rulings in the lawsuit. It started from a lawsuit that the tuna doesn't contain. So that was like the complaint is filed, and there's already like. They're like past the pleading stage.
There's already a settlement. I have to call a number because I had tuna fish one day. And
actually, somebody's going to sue you now because they like countersued for defamation or something and won.
Great. No, so
actually, the lawsuit is still ongoing.
Yes, it's still a thing. No, but now that
according to multiple lab test investigations by the nation's largest newspapers,
yes,
what exactly is in Subway's tuna remains a mystery.
I love that. Well, it turned out that this is a recent story. Is that I think a bunch of non-chain and chain restaurants were some kind of expensive fish. I don't know fish that well. It's like a grouper or something. Whatever is like an expensive fish. They've been switching it out for swai fish, which apparently the difference is like $20 a pound versus $3 a pound, and the people are none the wiser. It's just like a thing. So
yeah, well, fish. That's what they say. Like tilapia isn't really a fish. So like a tilapia is just like a generic white fish. So like you could be eating many different types of fish and have it. Yeah. So yeah, there's actually a lot of mislabeling, and this is even in like sushi restaurants and stuff too. There's a lot of mislabeling.
Oh yes,
when it comes to fish, it's the easiest. It's harder for meats, obviously.
Yes,
you can't serve me raccoon and tell me it's a filet mignon. Right?
I think you can get away with a lot with ground beef. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, ground meat, ground meat and a little bit of salt.
Yeah, I think
you can really
you can stomach a lot just from ground meat.
Yeah.
No, but it was on my topic, and I was wondering that if you and I opened a restaurant together,
okay,
would we participate in said schemes of doing cheaper things to make more money, because the odds of getting caught are so low that someone would take a piece of fish and go to a gene splicing fucking company?
I mean, I think it depends on two things. One would be like the sourcing, like like how black market do you have to go
to get
for like the alternate fish, right?
No, that's the thing. The alternate fish is very plentiful and cheap, so it's the thing you can get anywhere. It's the other fish that's hard to get.
The second question is like what technicality. So like it's like
what if it's every other?
There's like kingdom, phylum, genus, species, or whatever.
The tree, the tree of life.
So like how close can we get?
Uh-huh.
Like how like every
what we could do? Asterisks.
You know how every square is a rectangle?
Every square is a rectangle.
Right? So like we're not
every rectangle is a square. But yeah, close enough.
Wait, every
rectangle
is a square. Correct. Yes. Every rectangle is a square, right?
Yeah.
So we're selling square sandwiches, right?
Yes. Elongated.
Yes. So like we're not selling rectangles. Like we're technically giving you what
if we don't label it specifically. If we call it, we're going to make like a square sandwich.
Yes.
And we serve everyone just a bunch of rectangles, and they're like, well, we were expecting squares. It's like, well, every rectangle. Wait, what is it? Every rectangle is a square.
Yes.
So
we would be able to be like, technically we didn't mislead you.
Yeah.
So I think we would have to be like,
boy, this got technical real quick.
No, because we would need like some kind of like fish expert, like some kind of Jacques Cousteau guy to be like, okay, like you're not serving salmon, but like here's salmon's like half cousin, and it's like a little
here's salmon's half cousin Pete.
Yes.
We're gonna have Pete instead of salmon,
but like they're both in the same river. So as long as you call it like red Columbia River fish sandwiches, like you're not lying, so and everyone will think it's salmon, but it's really Pete.
Well, then let's go deeper, because then there's the thing between wild caught and farmed. I think a lot of that is fucking bullshit. I think farmed fish is better than wild caught, because if you know what's wrong with the wild fish, like I don't think you'd be eating it as much.
Yeah, farm fishing is actually
farm fish. I think
feel
is
better
safer.
About farm.
Yes,
yeah.
I think because farm fish, you know what they're fed, you know what biological shit's wrong with them,
and also they were like grown just for me to eat, so I don't have to worry about some like starving seal somewhere on like an iceberg being where did all point. Like the like there's something actually much nicer knowing that somebody was like, we're going to make fish just for people to eat, as opposed to just like going through like all these like the Bering Strait.
Yeah, it's like we just like with a net. We farm cows. There's no stray cows out there with someone trying to suck on a tit for milk. Like
it's
like the cow is made for the beef for the milk.
Like its sole existence is for like my sustenance.
There's no homeless out there being like, I wish there was a fucking cow around so I could get some milk.
Yeah.
I wonder if you were homeless, that would be a great source of free food. If you lived
it's not pasteurized. I don't think the modern stomach could take it right from the teeth.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, the homogenization and pasteurization. Do you remember going to the farm as kids when you had to milk the cow yourself, and it looked like cheese? It looked like gray, like gray, like sand water or puddle water or something. Yeah,
I don't know what kind of milk was coming out of the tits of those cows, but it wasn't the milky
white smooth that I get. Oh,
you
might have had
some. You might have had some weird cows then. No, I've seen some cow titties in my life. Jesus. I've milked a couple of cows in my life. I don't know what kind of fucking milk you got going on. But no. So I'm just thinking, like, if you're homeless, just like get homeless, but hike to like the nearest like farm area, because there's bound to be chickens around and there's bound to be cows around. Who's going to stop? Those cows are out.
Wouldn't it be easier just to take a like already cooked chicken sandwich?
No, well, that's the problem with the people these days. They're breaking and entering when they could just be, the cow comes up to the fence. You want the
homeless to live off the land, basically?
Yeah, with some of those cows out in the pasture. Especially if they're beef cows, because they're just out there. Oh, wait a second. Those might be male. Those might be bulls, though. And then you're getting the wrong substance. Beef cows are
shows out just jerking off cows.
Yeah. Well, then the milk is a little weird. Yeah. Is that why? Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I think we figured out what's wrong with your cow.
Was the right color. Maybe you were jerking off the cows. Yeah.
Who's jerking off a cow?
Joe's there with his big thing McDonald's cookies. Like, I just need my glass of milk to wash it down. We go jerk off this bull.
That's why I get the free water,
Yeah.
Get the free water because
everyone's confused the next day because like the bull's usually so angry, but like he just comes up and like kind of cuddles with Joe a little bit.
Happy.
Like, well,
just
that's
happy
weird.
to see
like,
me. Yeah.
Why is Killer Bull so nice to Joe? It's like, oh, because he was jerking him off all night.
Oh, God. Let's please move on from this. This has gone down the hill.
Yeah, but with fishing in the wild too, like those nets, like they don't, like the nets don't know what they caught.
No, they catch
so
all
catching
kinds of
everything
shit
out there. Yeah, so not only are you possibly like disrupting ecosystems and food chains,
we're very green all of a sudden.
You're taking whatever. No, like farm fishing is the greatest thing that ever happened to fish.
Yeah,
like to fishing,
of course.
To fish eating. Like it's actually sustainable, ethical seafooding.
Yeah,
people should be shamed for buying wild.
For buying that.
And that's just like river's fine. Because like
I
you're
can
using
see
like a pole.
Yeah. Those poor bears, though.
Yeah, there's just like a guy out there with a pole, just like hoping he can catch like enough fish to like fill his truck. Just like reeling like a madman.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with
River's fine, because also usually you can see in the river, so like if a turtle came by, you could like pick your net up or something, you know. But like in the ocean, like these deep sea things.
Tim is very concerned about sea creatures. I didn't know this. He's an ocean-faring man.
Well, just they have no idea. They have no idea like how like you just.
I just think of it as
so much seafood being eaten worldwide, and like they have no idea how many fish are actually in the ocean and how long it takes to like. You know,
regrow fish.
Like we could actually fish the ocean, like fish all the fish out of the ocean.
Well, we have apparently with whaling and some other sea life. So yeah, it happens. But I'm not concerned so much about the sustainability because I don't give a fuck. But
nice of you.
But I'm thinking about.
Joe found out about the farms. He started throwing dynamite in the ocean just to like it's like sustain.
Fuck your
not on my watch.
No, but I'm concerned about what they're eating because it's all this like microplastics and all this shit that they're worrying about. Like some of the stuff is like out there a little bit crazy, but I see where garbage goes. Like that giant patch that's floating. That's the size of like Missouri or something. That's just this ever floating like sea patch that moves in the ocean. There's fish that are eating that. And then the fish that we catch eat that fish. And so it's like,
and then we have microplastics. They found microplastics in someone's heart the other day.
I'm finding microplastics out my cock. I mean, at this point in time, we're going to be filled with it. So I would rather not eat something. That's
the most unironic thing I ever heard. A micro penis with microplastics.
No, I didn't say no.
What? Oh.
No.
Well, rewind the tape. I'm not sure what you submitted to.
There are two very different vocabulary words that were used. Anyway, you've got the floor. I'm in the middle of my list.
Yeah, you should scroll to like the most recent part of the list. It's what I usually start at the most recent.
Well, because some of my recent stuff I can't really do because I don't think it's strong enough. I just don't. I got one. Okay, as a child, we have this thing where certain generations have all this play sets and like toys. Like the Toys That Made Us is a big TV show on Netflix. So like a lot of people remember their first like Matchbox cars and things like that. There's this one particular thing that nobody really talks about, but I remembered it. Did you have the grocery store checkout shopping thing when you were little? Were you checking out fake plastic groceries when you were a child?
I don't know, but my son is right now.
See?
But they've updated it. It's now like a little bit, like it's a little more modern. Like it's not like the big old fashioned cash register.
No, wait.
It's
Depending on which town it's in, people don't even use money anymore. They just come in, take and walk.
Yeah. What are you doing, son?
Yeah,
I'm
in downtown
grocery
LA.
shopping in San Francisco.
Yeah. He's got. Why are you wearing a mask inside the house?
Running out. Yeah.
Why do you have a hoodie on?
Dropping F-bombs. What the hell?
Screaming.
Where did you learn this game?
Yeah, I think
I learned it from Uncle Joe. He was just talking about
these people.
Yeah.
That's what they do now. No, but I'm saying
even at 3, he knows not to say the words you say.
They that shall not be named. No, but it's like it's one of those things where I think people that grew up with that thing are better humans.
No, we just were prepared for self checkout. Like we were very like I've been checking out my own groceries for 35 years. So it's like I am prepared. Yeah. So they brought the self. I'm like I am ready. I know exactly where the little bar can is. I know how to make change.
The really cool ones used to light up too, and there was an actual like little red light where you could scan something. Mine wasn't that way, but I remember that there were. And then they had like the kitchen set. Did you have the kitchen set? These are toys that need to come back. I don't see these toys
We still
anymore.
have it, Joe.
We do?
Yes, I have a kitchen set in my living room.
No,
I have a little kitchen set.
Kitchen.
We have the little kitchen with the little microwave and the real refrigerator and a little hooks over the fake window to hang.
Holy shit!
Spoons.
So so it's still a thing.
Now when you put the can I have the child music, please?
Okay.
When you put the frying pan on the little burner, it actually makes a little like bubbling sound, like a little frying sound. It's like,
that's advanced.
Yeah, when you go in there, and then that comes with a shopping cart. The shopping cart, it does come with it, but like you buy the.
Wait, is it a basket or is it a cart?
It's a double cart. So
Holy crap!
The basket's
Where are you
detached.
keeping all this shit?
The basket's detached. It's a double like up and down, lower level, top level.
Okay, yeah.
The basket's detached if you want to play basket, or you can do it. And then there's a little scanner on it, so you can scan the items as you go in. And then we also bought the little cash register with the little beeper. And the best thing is it has actually a little microphone. So you press the button and you can
I had the microphone.
Clean up one child. True.
I had the microphone. I remember that.
Yeah. So we have the full Guys Grocery Games setup where we can both shop, pay, and prepare, and then plate your fake dinner for daddy.
Dinner. Great.
Yeah.
But I think those are like I also had the like fake construction like the woodworker table with the fake saw.
This is the fucking weirdest thing that's ever happened, people. Joe is having this is my life, Joe. This is not nostalgic for me. No. This is like
I'm detached from your childhood.
This is the weirdest fucking thing. You're talking about your childhood.
And it's what like, you're dealing with right now.
This is what I have the little like the Black & Decker construction table. Yeah, with the little drill and the little
it's got a fake hammer and a fake drill.
Yeah. What the fuck, Joe?
I didn't know
Bring
these things
it back. Have a kid.
No.
Get married. Have
you
kids.
Had one
they're
for
still
me.
Here.
You had two.
They're
You're
still
fine.
Here. They're still here. I was Joe Surrogate. You didn't know that.
There's the joke.
I told you I slept, dude. I slept 2 nights in a row. This is on, bro. This is on.
Oh my God.
This is nothing. I haven't had to go to work for 3 months. Yeah. I slept for 2 nights, dude. You are in for a treat. Buckle up, people. We might use 4 free Zooms tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna be registering email addresses.
You're making up fucking addresses just to keep using it.
We need more Zoom time. I still got jokes.
Actually, we can hopscotch them because one waits and then you use the other one and the timer's up for the other one.
Don't tell me that, Joe. Don't tell me that.
No, but like these things, I think
people's phones are gonna need new iPhones after they download episode 22. And it's just like, holy
fucking memory runs out.
Fucking deleting videos. Like, what happened? I did download the last episode.
Episode 22, apparently.
Yeah. God. Is this Mission Impossible? 3? What the fuck? Whatever. Not 3. 7, 9?
7, 8? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, but I don't. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, I don't hang out in the kids sections of stores. I'm like hanging out looking at Fisher Price stuff.
So some things are the same. Like remember the green.
I didn't know that stuff was still around.
Remember the car, like the little.
I know the car because we've talked about it on the show.
With the orange.
Yes, the yellow top and the. Yeah,
so they have not changed.
That's not changed. I know that.
That's not changed.
Classic.
They've just they haven't changed that. Everything else just has like a little bit of a spin to it.
They still make the same wooden rocking horse that like your grandparents rode on too. Like those things are still made. Everything is still kind of made from that. But I didn't know that the domesticated stuff is still made because I don't see it. Also because it's so large where they store it. Like, is there a fake department store that you buy?
They did take the
appliances.
They did take the woman off of the front of the box of the kitchen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They typically had the woman in the kitchen.
Yeah, they took the woman the wearing the little sundress
with the hammer
and the high heels. Okay. Yeah, they took her off. Yeah. They did update that since the 60s.
Oh no! It's too late to bring that music.
No, I don't have the 60s music. It's fine.
God.
Yes, the 60s. Yes. Play with your home kitchen set. Not you, Tommy.
Tommy, no. You go into the garage and make something out of fake wood.
To learn how to pretend to do the dishes, Tommy. That is a woman's job. Leave that to your mother. But for all you women, we have the home kitchen set.
Yes. Free with... I can't say what I was gonna say. We're running out of time. We gotta go. Everything's gonna shut off.
No. The Zoom time is fine.
No, everything. It's all gone. We're running out.
What happened?
I don't know. We were having fun.
I was just warming up.
I know. Goodbye. We'll be right back. Holy crap, we're back.
We are. Hello again.
Hi. Yeah, I apologize. I
even
had the wrong everything flashing in front of me. There's a safety buffer there that I usually keep with our timer, but we have a our timer and then we have a Zoom timer, and yeah. Oh well.
Well, I even had a segue.
Oh,
because they had to shut down a supermarket.
Oh,
in Austria.
Austria. Oh, we don't have any German. Wait,
because
we can do Australian.
No. We're not doing the Sweden-Switzerland thing again. No.
I'm glad you caught.
No. Listen, dude. Listen, I told you. I slept 2 nights in a row. You're not taking me out tonight.
It's Sweden. It's a thing.
We're both sharp because I got you on the "Do you feel any less gay?" So this is going to be a Hall of Fame. Put a star next to this episode, people. Save this to your favorites now. So in Austria, they had to shut down a whole supermarket because they found a venomous Brazilian spider in the bananas, and apparently a bite from the spider can cause long-lasting painful erections. It's the boner spider. But that's what I called it.
Hey, what happened to you? Why did you go to the ER? Well, I got bit by a spider, and then I don't know. I just
maybe you don't know about it. You're just walking around like
that's the worst.
Like, how do you think they did they?
Oh my God!
They said they spot the spider, but you think it actually bit a couple of people first, and there's just some guy standing by the Cheerios and the Frosted Flakes, or whatever the Austrian equivalent is. The Lucky Charms or the children's cereal, with just a raging boner.
This is spider creeping up.
And, no. He was bit by the spider over in the banana section, but he has no idea. So he just wanders over the cereal section, and he's just looking at all the Fruity Pebbles and Lucky Charms.
And then sure enough,
giant boner.
How long does it last? Is it one of those things where it's if you have an erection longer than 4 hours?
Hours. The Brazilian wandering spider's venom simulates an erection that lasts for hours.
I wonder if there's any
other. So all the venom goes right to your cock.
Well, someone's got to suck it out then. I know. I've watched a lot of TV, and I know how to get venom out of you after you've gotten bitten. Someone's got to get that venom out.
Oh wow, this is 100%. This is
100%. Is it safe?
No. It's 100% side effect. Those who are bitten by the spider can suffer high blood pressure and pain throughout their bodies.
That's also Viagra. Viagra has the same thing.
However, the erection is a side effect that everybody who gets stung by the spider will experience, along with pain and discomfort.
Holy shit.
We're hoping eventually this will end up in the development of real drugs for treatment of erectile dysfunction.
They have a cure for that, right?
In 2012, Smithsonian Magazine suggested the spider could work the next Viagra. Tell men who have erectile dysfunction.
I don't know. Imagine you get the wrong spider. You can't substitute the wrong spider like the wrong fish.
Well, just imagine, because this is native to Brazil. So just imagine,
a bunch of fuckers walking around in the jungle. Why am I hard?
You know how they find those lost tribes? So someone had to be the first exhibition to find the lost tribe, and there's just a whole bunch of people just walking around with these 7-hour throbbing, painful erections.
Deep in the jungle.
This is actually their penises playing the congas. So everyone knows.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys bashing their cocks on some bongo.
Yeah, they're actually eating right now with both hands. It's a very unique experience.
It's a tribal
this tribal
meeting.
The luau, the whole ritual.
They pass around the spider. Everyone gets bit.
Then they all play the drums with their erections and they break bread together.
What happens to a woman?
It says 100% of the people, so maybe
Wait a second. 100% of the people means that women getting like clit hard. Is that?
It's very. It says everybody. It's very clearly.
Everybody. The women will grow a fucking cock and it'll get hard.
Well, maybe their clitoris gets
that's what I'm
painfully
saying.
engorged.
Yes.
It's the same. It's the same tissue, right?
Yeah, I think it's the same nerve endings. That's what they turn it into, don't they? That's what, like, when you're growing, it turns into one thing or another as a fetus.
That would have been a fucking awesome Spider-Man.
God.
Oh my God.
It would have been. Hey,
that was
he's in the lab.
Someone right now better be doing a Spider-Man porno parody.
Oh my God.
Where Spider-Man, instead of the radioactive spider, gets bit by the Brazilian spider, and then he has and then instead of those shooting the web, it's just like his cum goo.
Oh, God.
So he's just cum gooing like all around like the village. Dude, that's where Stan Lee got the idea for Spider-Man from.
Originally, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was like reading like National Geographic or something, read about the boner spider.
Oh, the boner spider!
And he goes,
"If I got bit,
Stan, we can't print this."
Yeah, originally the webs were coming from his cock.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was just webs. It was just streams of cum, and it was like, no, we can't do this.
He was rejected from like Hustler and Playboy, so he just was like, "Fuck it, like I'll just self-publish and like just change it over a little bit." Yeah,
Marvel's like, what is going on? Yeah, I mean, I see. Is the bite painful though? That's what I need to know.
Well, it causes pain. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's the question. And the article doesn't answer that question because
how can they not? How do they know that 100% of people have a fucking erection, but they don't know if it causes? That's all they cared about. That's all they cared about. They did one-sided study here.
Oh, it's hard to study other things. It's like when someone pulls a gun and you're like, what hat was he wearing?
I don't know.
It's like he was wearing a hat. It's like, yeah, well.
When the shotgun was pulled on me, I was still fixated on something else.
Someone comes in with a, in Major League 2, remember? He tells the story. God. He's like, when my dad died, like, I just never thought I'd get over it. And then, oh, no, it was opposite. Oh, sorry.
You blew it.
Boo. Yeah. He got kicked in the nuts and then his dad died.
There you go.
But I thought it was that he died and then got kicked in the nuts.
Yeah. You're not doing stand-up.
I won't steal bits from Major League 2.
See, don't steal bits from anybody. That's what I do. I keep it all original. Sometimes it bombs, but I'll rather it bomb. Be originally bombing. I know that if this article is this a recent article? Is this like news?
This is unlike you, Joe.
Okay,
with your 2021 fake news stories.
Yeah. Okay,
this was August 10th, sir.
Okay, so there must be at this point in time a black market for those spiders.
Well, the spider's still at large, they're saying. So apparently
at large. What do you mean at large? It's just
they
one.
Never caught the spider.
Wait, is it just one spider?
Well, it was in Vienna.
Yeah, but
it came in the bananas.
Of course, it came in the bananas. But I'm saying it's gonna be like one spider. That's it. This is the lone like. Species.
It's the only one that.
It's the only one that's known to exist.
No. It's a Brazilian spider.
But that's what I'm saying.
It made it in with the bananas, and it was found in a supermarket in Austria.
Yes.
In Vienna, Austria.
I get all of this. I'm saying
so it disappeared, and now it's there's one in Austria. Yeah. There's one in Austria, and the rest of them are in Brazil.
Yeah, so there's going to be a black market for Brazilian dick spiders that you can
once it goes out and everyone sees how great the erections are.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that now there's going to have to be wherever there's a drug.
People are now like addicted to it. All these people went for their yogurt. They came home with a raging erections.
Has to be.
And now they're all going to be finding like black market spider venom.
Yes, because
to make their dicks hard.
I don't know do we know what the cost of Viagra is? Is that like a thing we can just just look at my pills.
Yeah. 1472.
I'm sure it's not cheap.
With or without insurance.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not cheap. But having like your pet spider, all you got to do is like feed it crickets like twice a week or something. I'm sure that's cheaper than whatever the pill would be. Like, I think people just keeping a pet spider is probably what some people are doing. If we can find a fucking asshole who's going to go to high school and fail again, just to have sex, then there's somebody out there who's keeping a pet spider just to have an erection for free.
Joe made fun of my sex toothbrushes.
My
famous that me and Harry bought a bunch of toothbrushes.
Yes.
At Costco or something.
Oh no!
In case
somebody
girls
else
stayed over, right?
Oh,
no, you made fun of that.
Okay, I'm listening.
And you are suggesting just having a farm of boner spiders, just in case a girl wants to come over and have sex with you. And you made fun of my toothbrushes, and you're just ordering live crickets. You just got like trucks backing up, ordering crickets to keep his boner spiders alive, just in case a girl comes over. So he can let the spider out and bite his arm so he can have a good sexual performance. That is ridiculous, Joe.
I don't think no.
And what happens? How long does it take to put in? Because like at least they said in Cialis is that like it's long lasting.
The turnaround time.
You're saying so like are you taking this beforehand, and then what if the date doesn't go to sex? Now you're just walking around with your throbbing erection and your pulsating
like
spider
times. I think with having the spider, you must.
It doesn't sound like it's a good sex erection.
I think you have to, it might be like just painful erection. That's
what it seems like. It's more like an engorgement.
Is it like when Arnold Schwarzenegger's mask broke when he was on Mars and I'm going way back in Total Recall, and his eyes start bulging out and his face is swelling up. Is that what it's happening?
That's what it seems like. It does, yeah.
Is it like if you lost pressure under the ocean?
Yes. No, that would implode. Yeah. We learned that.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying the pressure. So I'm wondering then if the spider boner is as painful in the beginning as like the 4 hour long, like once you've passed like 4 hours with Viagra and you still have the boner, is that at the point that the pain's starting? Is that where it begins with the spider bite? I'm trying to get an idea here. I'm getting down to the bottom of this because I want to make a company that goes to this
Austria
country
or go to Brazil.
I want to make a company that goes to Brazil to collect these spiders so I can get black market for selling spiders.
Well, we could do something like the flying car scam and just tell people that we're going to develop it.
Yeah,
like get raise all the money and send all the people to Brazil.
Great. Yeah,
and then just be in develop. Yeah, so we could do a flying car scam, but with spider venom.
Well, if they're actually black market, we could just sell them like a fucking regular spider.
I don't think they're black. You know how hard it would be to catch enough spiders to sell them on the black market?
How much
in bulk?
But if it's, say, for instance, the spider lives, I'm going to math this out for you. The spider lives for 3 years. Okay. How much is 3 years of your prescription? If you're having a lot of sex, what's the cost between like $150 spider or like
but they have to go to like the Amazon or something to catch it. And it's a spider. It's 4 inches long.
Yeah, but we're not going to like a vacation destination. We're just going to some fucking area. I don't know.
I just meant the actual retrieval cost.
The retrieval cost is going to be exponentially.
Yes, you have to get at least. And I don't think they reproduce asexually. So you have to go find a male.
Oh, you got to get the female one that makes the eggs. Well, but then you breed them. Then you become a fucking breeder. You only need to do it once, man. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying, which is creepier than having sex toothbrushes, that you're breeding boner spiders. And that's exactly my point. In case a girl wants to come over and have sex with you, or you want to play drums, with all your friends while also playing Mario Kart, apparently. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, well.
I don't know. I have two favorite activities: drum circles and Madden.
Yeah.
How could I play with the boys at the same time?
And I love playing
Madden with the boys. Well, because that's way more than one drum in that song. You can hear it. It's not just one drum.
It could be lady boners.
No, it's yeah. And there's also it sounds like it's bouncing. There's at least 2 dicks on that drum. It's not just one. Yeah.
What happens to the balls on that drum? Oh God, that's gotta hurt. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's painful. I would not want to. I would not want to have a boner though.
Well, some of us have some separation between the head of our penis and the balls.
I'm saying like when the blood is because it's a bite and it's a.
Oh no, you're definitely going for like an EpiPen or some kind of antidote. Yeah, you're not
but
just
you have
like
to stab it in your dick. Oh, we could sell that. No, I'm just trying to scheme, man.
No, you were right the first time. Suck it out, Joe. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right the first. You were right at the very beginning.
It's how the natives do it.
Yes. Anyway, that's my boner.
It's your spider boner.
My boner story.
Oh man, I wish I had like royalty-free Spider-Man music to play.
Well, you can find the boner Spider-Man parody version.
Oh, there's a wait. God damn it. If I knew you had this story, I would have had it queued up. They have an African Spider-Man. Oh, man. What a wasted
Brazilian
joke.
It's Brazilian, so it's
I know,
funny.
but it would have been a jungle-sounding Spider-Man thing.
It's the rainforest. It's not the jungle.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Fine. McAfee died. No, I'm kidding. Still all the way down at the... Need to scroll up. What's really bad about my list is not only if you scroll down, it's on the list, it's old, but it's also not good. So it's like because we haven't done it, and it was not done because I didn't think it was funny enough. So I have a really large list of very not funny topics.
Howard Stern does a thing where at the end of before he takes one of the 3 months vacations that they clean out the computer and they make all the staffers introduce the stories and pitches that they were going to do, but they never made it on the air. Okay. So we could do a special because I have man flies 650 miles for first date with a woman he met on TikTok. I have a startup that wants you to eat all your food in cube form.
Oh my God.
Great white dope accused in Shark Tag hoax. These stories. Let's see what year these are from.
Just 2021.
So we have it. 2021.
Hold on. Just so we have it. There we go. And those bongos. I'm watching the video. I don't see hands. Here comes the Spider-Man. Yes.
There you go.
Anyway,
so as you were going over that, it's funny. I also have similarly the worst topics and stories that ever happened that we've never done, but I just
but we should start using them and just dig them and mine for gold somewhere. There's got to be a little bit of nugget somewhere.
Extreme coupons sent to prison and $34.8 million fraud scheme. Is there some comedy we can find in that? I mean, to be fair, there's some comedy in a $31.8 million coupon fraud.
Yes,
that's a lot of buy one get ones.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so let's see what else I have. I have Nick.
They found fake coupons in every crevice of the house. Falsified savings are worth more than $1 million, and they had designs for 13,000 products of coupons.
I actually think that's on my list somewhere, and she
was paid $400,000 Dillon currencies to sell fake coupons. I'm not sure what I thought we were going to be able to do with.
There's nothing
with this coupon story, but yet somehow it's been on my show list for almost 2 years. So
okay,
that's fine.
Give you insight to where my list is. I'm right now in 2022, 2021, because I'm talking about. I have just in here Indiana Jones coming 2022. So that's where I'm at. I've got Jeopardy again. Before I learned how to type out everything, Jeopardy 3 fingers. I kind of know what this is in reference to.
They thought a guy gave a white supremacist sign on Jeopardy.
Yeah, and he was because he was fucking German, and Germans use the 3 with different fingers. They use the thumb, the pointer finger, and the middle finger, and so someone did that.
I'm glad you can clear that from.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's the only
3 years
thing.
after that fucking.
I think we beat that Spider-Man.
Yeah, I have Finish Me. We tested the voice-controlled dick-sucking machine.
Whoa! What?
Oh, I guess we keep that on the list then.
Yeah, no, keep that on the list. Don't burn that one. That just needs to get bumped up the list. It shouldn't be down there.
A California interior designer, Jay Jenks, killed stepdad for keeping nude photos of her. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Where the comedy in that
I don't know
was.
where the comedy is in that either.
I guess a real-life stepdaughter situation?
Okay, I got a question.
I don't know what that was.
Okay, what was our segment at the beginning? It was, you ever think of that? Or what was your horrible stand-up idea?
Did you ever notice?
Did you ever notice? Okay. Do you ever notice?
My stand-up idea was your dumb fucking water thing.
Whatever. Did you ever notice that in movies they ask about sequential bills in non-sequential bills? That's been on my list. We talked about it in an other context.
Okay.
What's the matter if it's sequential or not? I don't understand that.
Because it would be tagged, so they would know
it's
yeah, like we gave them sequential bills. Yeah,
okay.
So anytime someone showed up with those bills,
yeah, but
I
they're
guess
still gonna know. The theory
would be like the guy at 7-Eleven would like have like a fucking scanner or something.
Banks know every single bill that they have coming. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's just one of those, it's even, I mean, I guess that's annoying for you as like a kidnapper to see the flaws, but I can say like, like when you watch law movies or something, I know like, like people, cops and nurses, like people who are like in the industry of like law or like firefighters, police, like things where they make dramas out of them a lot. They can't watch the shows because of like how many errors they make.
It's just too.
So maybe like as like a ransom.
Don't do that with the girl.
Demander.
You use the basement, not the attic.
That is way too tight. She's not going to be able to jerk you off later if you tire that tight.
I got bitten for a spider for nothing. Goddamn. Yeah. Okay, I got one. I got another one. I
hope you're deleting these after.
I'm not even checking them off. Hold on. I got a good one. Here we go. So I have a story that I saved that I skipped over by accident. If you want to hear it, it's very quick. It's very stupid.
I feel like I don't have a choice, but it's nice of you to ask me if I want to.
No, you can say no. We can move on. I have a list of really shitty things I could talk about. This just was sitting there.
I'll take the best of the shitty.
This is the best of the shitty in the block that I'm in. Did you ever know about the time I almost cut off my pinky?
Were you cutting an avocado?
No. So
circular saw.
It was in high school.
In shop class?
No, high school. You're never gonna guess. Okay, let's play a game.
Chorus on a G string.
What stupid thing was Joe doing
in high school?
In the
actual school or the high school years?
No, like in the high school year, high school age. I don't remember what.
Okay, not actually in high school.
Not actually physically in the
high
school.
This age.
Yes, high school age. Joe almost cut off his pinky.
Almost cut off his pinky.
What dumb thing was Joe doing? It's riveting. I can tell that like the side of Tim that always wants to be right and always wants to know something is
there's
burning.
Like two sides of me that are like battling in my head right now. Like the jokey
the funny side
of me,
and then the real side.
And the
trust
side of
me,
me who actually
whatever,
wants to guess.
Yes, trust me, whatever it is, it's gonna work.
Okay. Cutting. Wait, it was like a cutting or like a because there's like a.
I'll give you a hint.
Could there be like a sudden detachment, right? Like you get like
it's not a
like a 747 is flying by and like your pinky gets caught in the jet engine, like just takes your pinky off, the rest of your body stays here.
I'll give you this.
There's a severing and there's like a detachment.
It is a slicing.
It is a slicing.
That's a good hint. A slicing.
Okay, that I know the answer.
Okay. No. I can already tell it's the joke answer and not the real answer. I can already tell. I know you too fucking well.
No, I'm not going to say it then.
Go for it.
No, I can't tell a joke after you tell me I'm going to tell people I'm going to tell a joke. There's no surprise coming.
I felt it. My spider sense was tingling. All right, we're running out of time. It's up to you, boy.
No, okay. So what happened was
okay.
Yeah.
I'm high school Joe. Fucking crazy. What did I do? Wait, I'll add to it to help you.
Okay.
It was around 11 p.m. somewhere around that time.
Okay, no, it was around it, right? So what happened was Joe was cutting the stickers for his fucking album that he made of music that no one cared about, and he fucking almost sliced his finger off on the little fucking label maker.
Okay, is that your final answer? Okay,
that's it. That's my final answer.
No,
right?
you were wrong. Okay, so I had this samurai sword.
You did have a samurai sword.
I had a samurai sword. And I was literally cleaning the samurai sword by hand.
Oh.
With some kind of, I don't even know what it was. It was some kind of cloth.
Like poor safety.
Yes. How not to.
Yes.
And the thing was so fucking sharp. I don't even know what happened. I think I was pushing down on whatever I was cleaning it with, and the thing I was holding slipped out of my hand, and then my hand just went straight down onto the fucking blade. But that's not the end of the story.
I hope not. I was fucking story sucks.
Yeah. I was in shock because like I happened immediately when you have something very painful happen to you and the pain receptors haven't given you like the thing yet.
Well, you probably severed past the nerves.
So the
pain receptors were probably like instantly like.
Well, I felt something hit and stop, like it hit bone. So I immediately like yanked my hand up and I saw a little squirt of blood and I just grabbed like a t-shirt that was right nearby me and I tied my pinky real tight because I knew immediately this could be bad. Because I didn't even look at it. I knew immediately feeling it. I was like, oh. And then I saw the blood and I was like, oh.
There's at least 4 t-shirts from our youth that I wish you grabbed. Because then you never would have worn them again. Yeah.
Let's play.
You know what? I know what it's Family Feud. You know what number one is. You know what number one is. What's number one, Joe?
Oh God! All right.
What's it?
Unit available.
Unit available. That's right.
Okay.
Joe wore his unit available shirt not only years after it was funny, but about 3 years after it fucking fit. And Joe, it was like barely made to the top of his fucking pants. I don't even know he got fucking head through it. It was just this little like fucking 4T t-shirt on a fucking grown ass man. Because at that point Joe discovered weightlifting. Yeah. So Joe, it was worth it. No, it was like a wetsuit for like a minor. It was like my son's wetsuit. It was like a baby shirt. And Joe wore his unit available probably till he was like 26.
Yeah, I
wore that to the tiki bar.
I was in very good shape.
You wore that from 10th grade straight through to the tiki bar. So I would say you wore that for about good 4 years. Good 10 years.
No, that's 4 years. I don't think
you even start coming to tiki bar till you like 23.
No, I went before. First of all, to admit a crime, I was definitely underage drinking at the tiki bar. We all were.
Don't throw me into this. Don't admit to a crime and then throw you.
I think we just discovered. Okay, for episodes now, the true listeners know what I'm about to say. I've had on my list for years, Tim illegal meeting, and I don't know what that meant.
Maybe me and you and conspiring to drink.
Yeah, going to some bar illegally. I don't know. Anyway. No. So I grabbed the shirt and I wrapped it and then I ran out, and my mom, I said to my mom, hospital, and I lifted my hand up. She just sees like a blood-soaked like t-shirt in my hand. So they drive me to the ER, and this is in the area where we used to live. So it was that hospital, that little hospital right there. And at 11 at night, it was actually really empty. So we walked in, my hand was up in the air. They rushed me right through, and then I go into a little triage room right away. And they say, what happened? I said, I was cleaning a samurai sword, and I slipped and I cut my pinky. So,
but why is there a light bulb up your butt?
Where's the gerbil sound coming from?
It's like, no, sir. That part's self-explanatory.
Why are they taking an X-ray of my pelvis right now?
It's the string of Christmas lights that you're dragging down the hall behind you that I'm really asking about.
Okay. Oh shit! Oh. No, that's not why I'm here. Don't worry about
it. No, this isn't a problem. No,
what are you talking about?
These are two separate incidents.
This is not to do with the other.
This is totally unrelated.
What happened with your anus, sir? What do you mean? What's wrong with my anus?
I've got my hands. Yeah.
Don't you see my hand?
I'll tell you when this becomes a problem. Okay? Yeah.
What's in my butt is keeping me from worrying about the pain.
Yeah. It's the only thing keeping me going. Yeah.
I would have fainted if I didn't have it.
If I wasn't holding all this in right now, I would have wanted to keep me together.
Holy shit.
I told you, I'm fucking dangerous when I sleep.
This is the best time. I'm so sad that this topic has been at the bottom of my list, but I'm happy I found it. Oh my God. So then a bunch of doctors come in the room because there's nothing to do and they're all like there. So
look at you. They have questions about the samurai sword, I guess, right? They want to know. They want to make sure Donatello and Raphael are okay.
So the call goes out, and I guess their digit specialist of whatever they're called, comes in, and then like there was, I guess, people that were teaching. They were doing the teaching thing at that time, and literally, I no exaggeration, the room was a tiny little, I don't know if you remember the room. There's a triage room, like right after the waiting room. It's this tiny little room from wall. I was there a lot. From the left wall to the right wall, it was doctors. So I had about at least 6 fucking doctors there, and the nurse is like telling me, okay, take the thing off, and they see that it's wrapped. And then the blood is everywhere. And so they're looking at the pinky, and they're all like leaning in, and they're looking and they're irrigating. They're cleaning it out because it's like coagulated at this point because of the pressure. And she starts gently cleaning it, and I'm looking away. And then I just decide, all right, let me look. And I'm looking, and she's cleaning it off. And she looks at it, and she's like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. And the doctors literally go, oh. And they all leave, like out of like a TV show. They'd make a sigh of, oh, like they were rooting for this stupid teenager to have had like a hanging finger, and
they were hoping like the full on
they wanted
attachment. They have a helicopter standing by.
Yeah, they were ready to have like nerve surgery. You know what I mean? And because I just came in,
maybe they were fans of your demo tape or something, so they weren't really concerned. You needed that. Was this your right or your left hand?
This was my right hand. Yeah, I still have a scar.
Oh, so you don't need it. It's not as important. If it's the left hand, you need it for the octave.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're not boogie-woogieing without the octave. So, I mean.
Yeah, so they were all upset.
Meanwhile, if it was me, I would have been going in there to ask them to make sure they didn't save the finger. So please. The world doesn't need any more of our hits. Please, just take the finger. Maybe you'll pick up trumpet or something.
You only need 3 fingers for that, fucker.
Yeah, you take fucking
3 fingers, 3 fingers and a hook. That's all you need.
And more importantly, stops him from singing.
Well, so they all let out this audible sigh of this is boring, and they all leave. And then they don't even stitch me up. They use like a glue.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yes. So I didn't even get stitches.
That's like one step above the fucking SpongeBob
exactly. Yeah. They gave me the pretty princess.
Yeah, they like look at the little chart. It's like, okay, there's like the kissing the boo-boo. There's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
There's a cup with lollipops, and I'm just eyeing it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I'm not sure I feel fully better.
Can
this dumb lollipop?
Could I have 2 lollipops? Because I was a good boy.
Look, yes, I like the lollipop. I'm not sure why you named it after me.
Well, no, so
have this lollipop, dumb. I mean, dumb lollipop. As you're saying that.
Thank you. So anyway, I didn't cut it off. It went far, but it didn't go far enough. Apparently,
I like that you're telling me that as if it's like I know. I guess for the listeners,
there's people.
As someone who's been friends with this guy, I can tell you would have noticed it in my fucking finger. I would have noticed.
Oh, you would have noticed. No,
funny story. You ever notice how I only have 9 fingers? It's like, wow, actually, yeah.
Well, anywho.
Too busy looking at your throbbing spider erection. I've never noticed your hands before.
So I leave, trailing the light bulbs behind me.
Yes.
They're like, do you want us to do something about that? No.
Listen, Doctor, I'll call you if it's a problem. Don't tell me.
Used to see if I can electrocute myself and light them up, Dad, damn it. Anyway, that was a stupid story that I'm glad I just discovered is still there. All right, cut off pinky story. It's got the little blue check mark on it now. It's all done.
Nice.
We've done that one. Oh, I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we went down the shitty road. There's probably more gold in both of ours.
How did you get into the emergency room?
My stepdad drove me to the emergency room.
Okay, so this was one of like the 4 days in high school where you actually had parents.
Yes, we actually had parents. Yeah.
Okay, that worked out really well. Yeah. Okay,
not for me, but yeah,
because you were you could not have been further geographically from the hospital.
Yeah.
It would have been you might have from the blood loss. They might have.
Yeah, so I was very much because I was of driving age, but my hand bleeding wouldn't have helped. Yep. So that was it. It was a want. Right. Yeah. It was a want moment, and many stupid things I've done in my life.
Yeah.
So there you go. We actually now are running out of time, not like before. So do you have any last minute literal anecdotes you want to add on?
No, I was trying to make a joke about how in my head I can't figure it out. Just about how like that wasn't the last time you disappointed a room full of men or something, but I just couldn't I can't quite.
Find us everywhere.
If the countdown clock wasn't running, I might have been able to get there, but I just couldn't.
Just go look for some spiders.
See you next time.